ready to go on the record.
Mr. King, is there going to be somebody to be witness on the call? On the hearing?
No, Ms. Mullins was going to be responsive.
Gotcha, okay. All right, we'll go ahead and report it. All right, good morning. This is case number 17, CR 109, and the hearing being conducted by Zoom on a question of restitution. And this case is State of Ohio versus Craig Gerber. Are you Craig Gerber appearing there on the screen? It's Mark Beth Shanlon. You're muted there, sir. You get a hit to unmute yourself. Should be.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are Mr. Gerber. Okay, thank you. All right. The reason is before the court, Mr. Gerber was ordered to pay restitution of $10,179.33 in his sentencing entry. And let's see here. Mr. Gerber was originally convicted, it looks like, of theft from a person in a protected class, a third-degree felony. And I know we had a previous hearing a couple of years ago, February of 2020, in which he was paid $200 every 2 weeks. Mr. Gerber has been on community control. You're still on community control, I believe, Mr. Gerber?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right. Because it was a 5-year period. All right. All right, Mr. King, anything you'd like to say? I did look at the file and payment history. Anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor, yes. So our last hearing has issued restitution on September 24th. At that time, the defendant still owed $10,974.33 in restitution. He was ordered by the court to pay $200 per month back on September 23rd, 2020. Now, here we are, roughly 16 months later. The balance owed at this point is $10,179.33. So, in 16 months, he's paid $795 when he should have been paying $200 per month. That's all, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Gerber, what's going on with your employment situation?
Yeah, I've been struggling with work. We were coming out of the whole corona stuff. And I've been steadily trying to get back to work. I've been sick now for the last almost 2 months. I've been in and out of the hospital sick. But I've been trying to find steady work. And I have tried very hard to even try to find regular jobs just so I can get this paid off. And to be honest with you, when this pops up on my record, I've been told no. But, you know, I am trying, and it's like I've been trying to pay at least the minimum. I talked to the lady at after restitution, and she said, look, if you just try to pay $100 a month, I'm trying. I really, truly am trying. I am truly trying. I even lost my, I lost where I was living. I had to move back with my mom. Just recently, because I couldn't afford it because of work. But I am trying, everything I am, I am doing everything I can to try to make it. I have just, like recently I just found out about DoorDash. My son's downstairs letting me use DoorDash for his day, so I can make extra money just to try to get my payments paid every month.
Okay. All right, well, what I'm going to do is order that you report to probation or to the restitution or to the victim witness office monthly on your job seeking. And also I noticed that our original assignment notice sent to 2448 Neal Avenue came back. What's your current address?
It's 219 Red Bank, REDBAK Drive in Fairborn, Ohio.
Okay. And what's the zip code?
That's 45324, sorry.
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna order you then to keep, to seek work, continue to report, and seek work and report to them monthly, on your efforts, because again, you know, you have to get this paid off, and this judgment's gonna stay on you at this point. In the event that the state has evidence that you've actually, been working or had the ability to work or refuse to work, then, you know, potentially that could be a violation of your, community control. So, you know, you need to continue to show good faith with them and also continue with your probation reporting. All right.
Yes, sir, that's good.
All right. Anything else, Mr. King?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, this is 10:30 is an in-person. All right, this case number 21 CR 205, Dable High versus Joshua P. Corcoran. You are Joshua P. Corcoran.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Corcoran, you were indicted by grand jury on the 4th of January on aggravated possession of methamphetamine, improperly handling firearms and motor vehicle, aggravated possession of drugs, and then there was a forfeiture. The first count alleges that on or about June 6th of last year in this county, you did knowingly obtain, possess, or use methamphetamine. That's the aggravated possession of methamphetamine charge. Count 2 alleges on or about December 17 of last year in this county, you knowingly transported or had a loaded firearm or motor vehicle in a way that is accessible to the operator or passenger without leaving the vehicle. So that's the improper handling of firearms and motor vehicle charge. And then aggravated possession of drugs, count 3 alleged on about June 6, 2021. You normally obtain, possess, or use amphetamine. And in count 4 alleged on about December 17, 2021 in this county, you had in possession of Mossberg MC 21 9mm handgun subject to forfeiture. Now, count 1 and count 3 are both 5th-degree felonies which carry a possible prison term if convicted of between 6 and 12 months and a fine of up to $2,500 and a possible license suspension between 6 months and 5 years. Count 2 is a 4th-degree felony which, if convicted, carries a possible prison term between 6 and 18 months and a fine of up to $5,000. And then count 4 simply results that the found guilty of the loss of that weapon and rights you have to the state. Now, you are entitled to have an attorney to represent you. You can't afford to hire one corporate appointment for you, so you have to fill out an affidavit. Is everything on this financial disclosure form correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it says you're employed about $1,000 a month. Are you self-employed?
No, the company I sold property.
All right, okay, you didn't write that down. What's the name of the employer?
TMS, Territorial Maintenance Services, TMS.
TMS. And, what's their, address?
It's out of Chillicothe right now.
Chillicothe, okay. And, so $1,000 a month, that's gross, before taxes?
After taxes.
After
And
taxes.
my child support also comes out.
All right, well, the court will find that you are entitled to appoint counsel in this, case. And, let's see,
I had a question, Your Honor. I'm gonna not heard you. On the count 4, the forfeiture, is that like a different charge in itself? Or?
it's a charge, but it doesn't carry a penalty. It just means that you would lose any right in that weapon if you're found guilty. It gets forfeited to the state. You see, it looks like
I didn't understand.
That's all right.
Thank you.
You had Ms. Witt in the preliminary hearing, looks like.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the court will appoint Ms. Witt to represent you, and in the absence of counsel, the court enters a non-guilty plea on your behalf. We will set your first pre-trial for February the 16th at 2:30. Do you have a smartphone or access to a laptop or a computer where you can do?
They was asking me if I had an email. I got an email address. I'm not sure what the password. I think my girlfriend knows the password, so I can get to it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll try to do this by Zoom then if you're available. If you can't, then let your attorney know. You could go to her office, or we could do it in person.
What is Zoom?
Zoom's online.
Okay.
We'll send you an email. It'll give you a link, and then if you can open your email on a device, then you can log into that, and we'll do it on the screen.
It's like FaceTime.
Yeah, basically, yes, like FaceTime or Skype.
Technology.
Yeah, right. So that way you won't have to come here since you live up in Chillicothe.
Thank you.
Final pre-trial, which will also be by Zoom, will be March 16th. We'll do that at 2:30 by Zoom. And then the trial will be set for April 11th at 8 a.m. That will be in person, of course.
And you said I might be able to do that with Ms. Witt, the Zoom?
Yeah, actually you can do it from where you're either at your home, or if you're working from the car or something, if you've got a smartphone, or get to a computer and do it that way. That way you don't have to drive up there. But if you don't have that access, let her know. You can meet her at her office, and then we can, sometimes we'll have the clients will be in the office. Your bond is an OR only. You'll have to sign that downstairs. That's a promise to appear, and if you fail to appear, then you could be charged with an additional felony. And we're going to give you your initial hearing dates, and then that also applies to any other hearing dates that may be set. You'll also be required to pay a deposit within 30 days, $171 to the clerk to secure payment search and statutorily required fees. You'll be under pretrial supervision of the probation department, 117 East Main Street. You report there immediately after court. You know where that's located?
Yeah, I've been going and seeing him.
All right. So you go see them. You'll be required to report to them once a week for 4 weeks after that as they determine under random drug testing. Provide phone numbers for home, cell, employer. Also put in there your reporting may be by phone since you have been reporting you're living in Chillicothe. If recommended by probation, to be evaluated for substance abuse and mental health issues. If there's any treatment that would be recommended, you're to enroll in and follow that during the pendency of this action. You'll also be under house arrest at your residence at 110 Bingo Road in Chillicothe, Ohio, meaning you have to be there unless you're working or going to and from work, going to and from any type of medical appointments, court proceedings. If it's in this or any other case, you can go to any appointments with an attorney or probation officer. In this or any other case, you can also attend school, any kind of job training or educational programming. You can also attend church services. Other than that, you have to be there at all times unless otherwise approved by the probation department. You said you pay child support, are your children minors?
Yes, sir.
Do you have visitation with them?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you can also exercise visitation with your children.
So,
But what you'll have to do is when you go down and report probation today, as soon as you get done here, they'll explain to you how that works, where you call in and let them know what you're doing and so forth. Now, if you fail to comply with these conditions, Mr. Corcoran, then court could revoke your OR bond and have you held in custody until further order of the court to determine whether or not you will be appearing for your attorneys. Do you have any questions?
yeah, one other thing, my job requires that I travel.
You're allowed to do that.
Okay, I
You
took,
just have to keep the probation department, they'll tell you how that works.
yeah, I took him a
Keep
letter,
it informed.
I took him a letter ahead and said,
That's fine, yeah. They'll work with you on that. They have, we have a lot of people who do that, so I won't be a problem.
I also apologize for being late. Next time I'll have a plan B in case my plan A messes up.
Well, we thought maybe with the cold weather, the battery or something, because, we've had that happen, so I understand, so, but the important thing is you let us know. As long as you communicate with what's going on and do what you did, you'll be all right.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
You too.
Please rise.
Cedar Fair. Case number 21 CR 155, State of Ohio versus Kevin Eugene Williams Jr. President of the States, Assistant Prosecutor Attorney King. President of Defense Attorney Daniel Witt. You are Kevin Eugene Williams Jr.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Williams is entered pleaded guilty to receiving stolen property, a fifth-degree felony. The court originally had this hearing set for the 5th of January. And then that was continued to today. And the court had ordered a recent investigation in court, but the court did not receive that. Received an indication from probation yesterday that he had failed to appear since October 1st of 2018. And had failed to contact him for a PSI interview after this hearing. So we don't have a recent. All right. Anything from the defendant entered pleaded guilty to receiving stolen property? Anything from the state regarding sentencing?
Only was contained in the plea agreement, Your Honor. Restitution in this case is $3,500 to Aaron Baldwin. Aaron Baldwin. Baldwin, yes.
All right. Ms. Witt?
Mr. Honor, we do ask the court to follow the joint recommendation. Although, after just briefly speaking to Kevin, it's the first time I've really had contact with him since he's pled. It's my understanding that he has, and his family has been sick with COVID, but we would like the court to consider him for drug court. If that's what he wants to do, he can just let the court know that for himself.
All right, Mr. Williams, would you like to say?
Yes, sir. I emailed the courts and stuff and let them know. I figured that the probation officer would like me to contact you guys.
Email the court.
Yeah, like told them about having COVID because I missed my last court date, and I emailed them and told them everything, and then they emailed me back and said I had court date. So.
But you've not reported them to probation or
No,
contacted them at all, or Mrs. Sturgill, the drug court coordinator?
I thought that they might see the emails that I've been sending to there, but I was getting replied back to. But my dad had COVID, and I take care of him because he's in a wheelchair, and I tested positive.
You have proof of any of this?
Yeah, it's emailed. It's emailed.
Well, the email's not proof. Do you have any medical proof?
No, not with me.
The email's just you're saying that you had COVID, just like you're saying that. I asked if you had proof of anything.
I didn't bring it.
All right.
I think I got it on the phone where I sent it to you guys.
Again, a text or a phone doesn't mean anything. You didn't text us.
It was a fax.
We don't have text. We have fax.
Yeah, I faxed it.
Yeah, and I don't have any of that in the file here. So I don't know.
I could probably pull it. Well, I posted the card. It's on the phone where I faxed it.
All right. So when did you have COVID?
The
30th what? December? Okay. But you haven't reported the probation department since November 18th, so over a month. You went without reporting before you had COVID. And then you had COVID, then on the 30th, and then 10 days after that would have been January the 9th. Still no report of probation. Why?
Well, my dad had it for me. I should have called him, told him.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Mr. Williams, the offer for community control of drug court is obviously something that we take into consideration. But I'm looking at your record. You have a really, really bad record as far as misdemeanors and so forth. I think this is your first felony conviction. But you just continuously violated the conditions of bond repeatedly. And not showing, not contacting the probation department, not communicating with them. And I don't know why you would send us something that we're supposed to report to them. We're supposed to get in contact with the probation officer to schedule a pre-sentence interview, have to be interviewed by the drug coordinator. You're not in any treatment, are you? You've done nothing. Yeah, all I hear is blah, 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 blah. And, this is a case where we should get community control, because it's a fifth-degree felony. But you've done nothing to show me that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And when I look at your record of, actually, I see you do have previous felony conviction in 2016 out of Montgomery County. You served 11 months on that, right? That's your only other felony conviction.
Yes, sir.
But you just don't show me that you have any interest in doing this, or doing what it takes. So it's your report.
I'm going to try to.
Your time to talk is past.
Sorry.
My time to talk is now. Give me your time. So it's the court, HEB, and are hereby sentenced to the Correctional Reception Center or in Ohio for a period of 9 months. According to the sheriff, you have 1 day of credit over the 7th, and you're arrested and released the same day. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you give 1 day of credit. Now, on completion of this sentence, it is possible that the adult parole authority may choose to put you under what's called post-release control for a period of up to 2 years. They don't have to, but they can. But if they do, you'll be supervised on the conditions they set, and if during that period of time they determine you have not complied, they can return you to prison, even though you've served the entire term set by the court for an additional period of up to half of your prison term, which would be 4.5 months for 1 or more violation. But if you commit a new felony, fall under post-release control, then in addition, whenever sentence the judge in the new case imposed upon you, that judge could also sentence you in this case to an additional period of 1 year, or whatever time is left on the term of the post-release control, whichever is more. If that occurs, that has to be served in the second case sentence in the case. You also order to pay restitution amount of $3,500 to Aaron Baldwin. That is a substantive judgment, so it will be in effect even if you serve your entire prison term to pay it. And if you are to pay that through the victim witness office, pay any fees associated with that restitution is to the victim, Aaron Baldwin. You're also ordered to pay the court costs. If you fail to do that, then the clerk will collect that through various means, including levy on bank accounts, wages, earnings, or other assets you may have. And if that doesn't collect it, then upon completion of your prison term, not while you're in prison, but once you get done, then the court could order you to do community service and give you credit for each hour you work in an hour already set by the court. Each hour you work will reduce your judgment by that amount, so pay the court. All right, and I'll also tell you that you can save your effort, but don't get your hopes up on a conditional release, because it's not going to happen. She had other opportunities to get community control here, and you didn't do anything. And your attitude doesn't show me of anyone who's interested in helping himself. You're just trying to stay out of prison. And you could have, if you'd have done any of this stuff, but you didn't. So, it's too late. So, you can file your motion, it'll be denied. I'll just tell you that right now. All right, you're remanded to custody.
Step back to Deputy Thompson, please. You have an item you want to give to her? Not even know what it was.
Except, you need your conference room right now.
everything. Yeah, it would, watch the steps up there. Nice picture.